Rakugo, don't buy on 1981 alone. In condos, pulps speak louder than labels. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the master speaking. There are numbers that make people feel safe too quickly and then cost them dearly later. First, college entrance scores. Second, a health check report that says no retest needed. And third, the numbers people use when buying used condominiums. Master, I found a great property. Near the station, good size, affordable price, and best of all, it's post-1981. New seismic standard. Well, congratulations. So, what else did you check? Huh? There it is. People like you buy homes based on one number and a smile. But master, if it's after 1981, it's under the new seismic standard, right? Isn't that enough? Not enough. That's the starting line. The starting line? Exactly. 1981 matters a lot, but you can't live in a condo by calendar year alone. The number that matters in a major earthquake and the numbers that affect your daily life are not always the same. What numbers affect daily life? Pipes, plumbing, repair reserve funds. You may cry from a water leak before you ever face a big earthquake. That's painfully realistic. It is. If it's an old building, especially pre-1981, ask whether there was a seismic diagnosis. If there's an IS value, check it. Ask whether retrofitting is structurally possible. So buildings before 1981 are dangerous? They may be dangerous. That's why you ask. The most dangerous thing is buying without asking. I see. Then what about 2000? Is post-2000 safe? Half right, half wrong. People love saying the 2000 standard, and yes, it matters. But if you smugly say that's only for wooden houses, condos don't matter. You just look like an amateur pretending to be informed. Ouch. In 2000, structural code checks got stricter more broadly. So don't oversimplify. Okay, then what about 2001? I heard about issues like pile-to-building connections in recent earthquake reports. Now you're asking a better question. That kind of issue is not just about the year. It's about design details and how the building was actually specified. So the process is, filter with 1981. Don't get cocky with 2000. Check post-2001 specs and notices if relevant. And then, check the pipes. The pipes again? Not again. The pipes may be the first thing to affect your life. Around 30 to 40 years, plumbing and water systems may start making noise, financially and literally. If a 25-year-old condo already has pipe countermeasures done, that can be a real plus. What if it looks newly renovated, but the pipes are old? That's a property with good makeup. You find out the truth after it washes its face. Master, what about studio apartment investment? Now greed has entered the room. For one-room investment, choosing a unit on the third floor or below in a building without an elevator can make sense. Lower management costs, lower repair burden, fewer elevator troubles, and after a big quake, stairs still work. So that's the correct answer. And now you're an amateur again. Older tenants may hate stairs. The right answer depends on location, tenant profile, and your holding period. Investment is hard, of course. In real estate, the skill of maintaining lasts longer than the skill of buying. Then what should I check when buying a used condo? Good. Memorize this. Check the year. New seismic or not. Check the structure. Check diagnosis records. Check the pipes. Check the management association and reserve funds. And then, think about the exit. The exit? The resale. Ask yourself this first. Will the next buyer like this property for the same reasons I do? That sounded professional. It didn't suddenly become professional. I've been saying it from the start. You just weren't listening. Master, give us one final line. Fine. Don't buy a used condo based on 1981 alone. 1981 is the entrance. 2000 is structural scrutiny. 2001 may matter in details and specifications. And what shakes daily life is plumbing and management. In short, don't relax just because it says new seismic standard. Learn to spot a property with healthy pipes. Healthy pipes? Yes, pipes talk. At night they'll tell you, I'm still fine, or I'm done. Very clearly, if I can hear other people's drainage, that's bad, right? Usually the truly healthy properties are not that talkative, and they get buyers quickly. I can't just rely on confidence and be told to let it flow later. Exactly.
And that's all.